It is absolutely gorgeous out today. It is 45, 48 degrees. Everything's melting. It feels amazing. We've gotten so much done today. It is such an amazing day. I'm so happy and so excited. Headed over to the shop and we're going to see if we can get some more stuff done. It's a great day. We are over here at the shop and we're getting ready to throw down some lightning. I was just thinking of something. I wish that I had a computer so that way I could like edit the videos with, because I have nice camera gear. And if I had a computer, I'd be able to use the camera gear, but I don't have that ability. Eventually I'll get a nice camera and then I can record more of what's going on, because I'd love to tell a better story and be able to throw like music clips in there and stuff like that. And I don't know, I love the Casey Neistat style of video, and I just like to be able to film more, because currently everything I do is on the phone. I do the editing on the phone, do the filming with the phone, and do phone calls on the phone. I do so much with my phone. So it'd be nice to be able to actually use a computer, but that's the future. Today we are doing lightning. Ooh. I was just reviewing the steps. We're letting the shop get warm, and we are getting ready to just throw some graphics and have some fun. But yeah, I'm kind of in love with what's going on. We'll come into these pockets with some bone. These ones will go out that direction. These ones will come back and go with the flow of the bike. Now, the reason I got to do that is because on this panel over here, the ones that come off of the cross are actually gone and done that way. Whoop. Yep, see? So this is the front of the bike. So they're kind of coming off at angles or whatever you want to call it. It's going to end up, being about the same. I'll just kind of flare them off to the side. It doesn't really go with the flow. It's not something I'm proud of. Not something I like, but I have to duplicate it on this. That way everything makes sense. So that way this flows into that one, because that one's super bright and shiny. And this one over here is all, a little bit shiny just around the cross, and then gets old and dirty. And then the fenders and stuff will be old and dirty. So I'm going to get some color mixed up, and we'll get ready and start throwing some fun little lightning bolts. Try and duplicate what I did before. I started airbrushing this bike when I was not a Christian. That's why it's kind of funny that it's Grace, because, that one's Jesus and this is the one who accepted. So this is kind of like me. Cool one's going to be is the one on the rear fairing, because that's the one who didn't accept. I got to show hell. Cross of fire. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. But no, we're working on that. But I was just sitting there thinking about it, that like I started this bike before I was a Christian. Daniel was alive, and there was so many other things going on. And it's going to be so good. It's going to feel good to get this thing out of my life. So I'm having some fun. I got my color. I got it in, and I'm actually making a few choice decisions. I decided I'm going to round out and bring the white all the way down. That way it's because he accepted, the whole thing. But it's just like he just got accepted because he's on the cross, right? So it's just starting to bulge. That's why there's not as many bulges as the other one. But yeah, I'm actually really digging what's going on. So we're adding in that white. I just wanted to add that little tidbit. I thought that was kind of fun. I'm going to start talking more about things that are on my mind in the vlog too. Things that I'm just thinking about going through and trying to figure out. Right now I'm using the bone. I'll come in with the cobalt after I get the lightnings actually all in. And we'll do like the little same thing the other one has. But because if you look close, there's actually a lightning bolt underneath there that has these squiggles, and you can see those squiggles are a little bit different color. That's because they're the bone, and the bright white ends up on top, and I threw the candy in there, and these are kind of like some little flame biteys. I just did it cheapy and just kind of little flame tips on the lightning. I don't know, sometimes you just decide to make artistic decisions, and that's one I made on that, so they'll be pretty easy to duplicate. So it won't be too hard. I'm glad I don't have any of that. But I think I am going to throw big bolts in. I'm going to do 4 lines, just like I'm going to do on that. That way I've got something else that ties them together. But that one will be a little bit more intense. This one will be a little bit more, inboard. I want to throw a lightning bolt across this space. I just think it'd be fun. Just add a little bit more depth. Add a little bit more fun, and I get to add a really cool lightning bolt on there, possibly. Possibly. All my shit's cool. I like what I do. I do like doing art. I like staying in that little bit of surreal world. It could be real, it couldn't be real. When you clear it and you kind of move around and everything kind of moves, it's just kind of fun. Not the best at doing 3D, but I keep working on it and I keep trying to get better at it. And I keep learning new tricks, and on this one I'm not trying to perfect anything. I'm just trying to duplicate because I don't want to spend the time. I'd like to finish this one and get her out of my life. So it's kind of fun trying to redo things that I did differently in the past. So yeah, like I would definitely be doing those rivets differently. But they do come out cool. I'm just not going to change the whole design on everything, so I don't have to repaint that whole fairing. I'm going to keep working. So we have one side done up, and now we're going to start hammering out the other side. We're going to try to go to a time lapse, and we're going to put on some punk cover moose. But if you got any other music or know anybody else that has any copyright free stuff, or they want to get their band out there, let me know. Like, I'd love to have some more music to put on my blog and be able to, show off some other people if they got some cool stuff. I'm not just going to put anything on there. It's got to kick ass. Like punk cover moose.
Now I'm spread too thin, there's not much left of me. I'm like a skeleton that vultures pick my bones clean. And all these vampires have got me bleeding out, but they can't take no more, I just have to go without. And all these obligations, well they just keep coming. Won't be long till I'm all used up, and I got nothing. You can't have all of me, my boss, my job, my family. You can't have all of me, I need a little for myself. You can't have all of me, my soul, my time, and my money. You can't have all of me.
And we got one side done. Well, actually, we got both. Ha ha ha, I forgot. But yeah, it's starting to look good. Now we're going to come back in and we will change up our paint a little bit, and we're going to go with a over-reduced bone. So we're going to actually add mid-coat to it and add a little bit more reducer. That way it kind of stretches a little bit more. So if you make a mistake when you're using it, it kind of turns into a wisp of the lightning or the fire. So you can kind of hammer in exactly where you want it. It's kind of one of the tricks when you're doing the fire and lightning, kind of starting layers, just layer. That way it looks a lot better. But yeah, it's turning out pretty cool. I know a lot of people don't get a lot of it, but I dig it. It's not my favorite thing I've ever painted, but I am having fun. I'm definitely jamming to some good tunes and having me some fun. So I'm getting ready to do the lightning, and I'm sitting here staring at this, trying to figure out exactly how, like, they should go. Like, these ones go this way, but here's the weird thing. These ones actually go, like, like, let me show you. Like, it's, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. So I've been staring at this, and, yeah, look at the crock, like, the little middle of it. It doesn't make sense in the flow. And I guess it makes sense for that, and it makes it pop a bit, but I don't know. So I'm just trying to make sure that I do what this has going on. Because even like the side lightning coming over here off to the side, it just goes left. And the stuff over here goes right. It's like, okay. Alright. I guess it just goes left and right. I don't know what I was thinking. So I don't even know. I should have had it uncovered because I knew I was going to film, but I covered it back up because I was already annoyed at it. So I think are going to start attempting to do our squiggles. So I don't have it too bad because I really spaced these to make my life easier. But like over here, we're going to have that one. That one will kind of come at an angle. That one will come at an angle. And then we'll just kind of come back straight, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Pardon my language, but don't pardon my language. Yeah. Like this one. So I think I just go out that way. Because when I look at the examples, it's kind of that way. Because it just kind of just goes off that way. So I guess that one will just randomly go. There's no flow. There's no flow. I don't know why I was doing that with no flow. I shouldn't be complaining to you, but at the same time, I'm complaining to me because these are future me videos. Future me is going to watch this and be like, man, I'm proud of you. Proud of a man I've become. Well, hopefully. In all honesty, I'm going to call it there. I was been staring and looking at it, and I had a talk with Vince, and we were bullshitting and everything else like that, and just kind of decided I'm just not going to fuck with it tonight. I'm just at that point where I'm like, So come in tomorrow, I'll be fresh. Fucking zick, 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 zick. Stack all that in, then we can get this thing unwrapped. And I look forward to that. So I figure I'll come in with a fresh hand and just have some fun doing that. But we got a lot done today, even though it probably do look like 30 seconds. So it takes a minute sometimes to get my hand steady, get everything locked in, get everything up and painted right. So, but I'm very happy with how that come out. Definitely looks cool. I'll be happy when this bike's out of my life, by the way. Completely happy. Elated, actually. Completely elated. So we'll get to that soon. So hopefully we'll be doing that the next week. But I'm glad to be back painting. But on that note, I love you, and I'm definitely going to chat with you later. Bye!